Fire, baby.
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Cycle.
Take me to prison. I'll give you 1 million reasons why you should be my. Fire, baby. You done make me go mental. Won't give me chance and me tender. So baby, would you tell me why? You tell me why? Meradia, you are the woman that I need. I'll be the one man that you see. You set my heart on fire. You be the woman that I need. I'll be the one man that you set my heart on fire.
Same question every day.
Don't tell nobody. Say I'll be lurking in your DM.
Wait,
After all is said and done, I want to see you in the DM. So when you come through,
Black Star DJs worldwide.
fire, baby.
Same question every day.
Don't tell nobody. Say I'll be lurking in your DM. After all is said and done, I want to see you in the PM. So when you come through, no more talking. We go straight to the sexing. So right now when we texting, my baby, send me news. My baby send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh, mommy send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. My baby send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh, mommy send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. You got a red dress that I'm liking. I don't know what to see, you so exciting. And the best go be thinking we are fighting. It's WWE, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The only thing that I wanna see on is the radio. And maybe let me break your back, take the middle like an Oreo. And how you put it down for a bad man, girl, you for take come slow. I mean we for keep them low. Until I see your face, my baby. Send me news. My baby send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh, mommy send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. My baby send up, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh, mommy send up, you know I'm in the mood. Take this money, go get your hair done and your nails done. Do you love me, like really love me? Or you show now, say my name, now say my name. You giving me this sexual healing. Check it out. I cannot deny I'm feeling high. Oh no, I never ever been in touch with my feelings. But baby, you, yeah. Who want me the man? Baby, so baby, say my name, sugar daddy. Say my name, sugar daddy. Say my name for me. Say my name for me. Yeah.
Baby girl, me I want to spoil you. Forget to talk, give me two I go do. Baby girl, me I want to spoil you. Forget to talk,
Girlie, it's your birthday. Give me the wickedest one. It's your birthday. You only got one life. Oh, girlie, it's your birthday. give me the wickedest one. It's your birthday. We only got one life, so one. Give me that wickedest one. Give me that wickedest one. Give me that wickedest one. It's my birthday. Give me two
Black
shots.
Star DJs.
Check us out. This is DJ Black, Accra, Ghana, representing Black Star DJs worldwide. Come on, y'all.
My name is DJ Mensa the Untouchable, and I'm a Black Star DJ.
So, yeah, I go by the name DJ Luther in South Africa. I'm a Black Star DJ. You can see that, eh? Black Star DJ.
Yo, this is the one and only DJ Quakes from Maryland, USA. I am a Black Star DJ.
What's up, everybody? This is yours truly, DJ Nice from Los Angeles, USA. I'm a Black Star DJ.
My name is Fisho, and I am a Black Star DJ.
It's your boy DJ Kujo here, and I'm happy to announce that I am a Black Star DJ.
Yeah, what's good, beautiful people? This is DJ Lyrics coming to you live from Wisconsin, USA, and I'm repping Ghana.
Yo, what up, party people? It's your man Wise on the check-in, rapping straight from the
Yes. Welcome, everybody. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, Quacks, okay, you're good to go, yes.
Okay, awesome. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Spotlight Show hosted and brought to you by Black Star DJs worldwide. Listen, guys, today we have big presence in the building. But before we get to all of that, let me do a quick intro of what the Spotlight Show is all about. Everybody knows Black Star DJs, what we represent, taking Ghana music global. And the Spotlight Show is really a talk show from a global perspective, like we say. And this is where we give you the inside story, not the nonsense. The real inside scoop on artists, the influencers that are shaping the Ghana music industry. And so today, we have none other than the golden boy himself. Some call him the ladies' man. Some call him sugar daddy. Some call him girl them sugar. I don't know something with sugar in it, but I know today he's going to bring the sugar to us. So we want to welcome Kidi. Kidi, welcome to the Black Star DJ Spotlight Show, my brother.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to. They told me I was coming to a party with DJs all around the world from Ghana, Black Star DJs. I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting because I know DJs know how to party, they know how to have a good time. So I'm glad to hear. I'm glad. Thank you guys for getting into it.
Absolutely. We having the connection was messing up a little bit, so I'm hoping we won't have a problem with that. But no, thank you, Kidi, for accepting to be on the show. By Black Star DJ tradition, we always make sure we celebrate our artists, our influencers. At the very beginning, we make sure we celebrate the one that can smell the flowers. We give them the flowers. So, without further ado, we have Mike Afro Jam, all the way in the Netherlands, one of the top Ghanaian DJs, who is going to give you a special set, 5-minute set, just full Kidi music right here. So Afro Jam, if you're ready, take it away.
Yes, I'm ready, man. I go by the name Mike Afro Jam, based in Holland, represent Black Star DJ worldwide. Welcome to Kidi, yo. Welcome you, man. So we're gonna start it all over. We play very fast. We don't have too much time, so we're gonna play very fast. All the Kidi songs. Let's go.
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Fire, baby. My Mary Jane. I'm high on life. Wanna finish, oh. Every day different wahala. Problem not the finish, oh. Give me that day. I just wanna party every day. Give me that day. I just wanna party every day. So pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Pass me the dutchie. Pretty girl, come wine pon the cocky. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Shut up and bend over. 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 I'll be shut up like Michael Jackson. I wanna moonwalk on your heart in the moonlight. Yeah. I don't care if you're black or white. Billie Jean, you the bust my mind. Liberian girl, you know you the rock my world. You bad, oh girl, you bad, oh. Can't see Diana, who would love in the way that you make me feel dangerous. She's dangerous, she's so dangerous. But I love it, she's dangerous, she's so dangerous. Yeah, she's serious. So take this one, don't get your hair done and your nails done. And you love me, like really love me. Or you show now, say my name, now say my name. You giving me this sexual healing.
Yes.
Check it out. I cannot deny I'm feeling high. No. I never ever been in touch with my feelings. But baby, you, yeah. Who will be the number nine? I'm a baby, so baby, say my name, sugar daddy. Say my name, sugar daddy. Say my name, it's your birthday. Give me the wickedest one.
That is song, yeah. Celebrate your birthday right here.
One life.
Yes.
It's your birthday. Give me the wickedest one. It's your birthday. We only got one life. So one. Give me the wickedest one. One. Give me the wickedest one.
Good job.
Pull it up, selector. Girl, I want you physically, I want you critically. Anytime you touch me, butterflies in my belly. You looking magically, looking at me electrically. Got me feeling so magically. Fire, so come on, me baby, come on. And when you're coming around to my block, so maybe you can bust in my brain. Oh baby, you leave me breathless. Oh baby, you make me reckless. Can't you see you leave me helpless?
Feel the vibe.
You know, hey, I get so jealous. Away. I need you far away. Please don't you break my heart. If I ever give you my heart, away. I need you far away. Please don't you break my heart. If you want, I go make you mine.
That's my true right here.
If you want, I go love you, die. Anything you want, baby, say I go.
This is my tune right here. I'ma play it again, man. Double check. Let's go.
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Fire, God. If you want, I go make you mine. If you want, I go love you, die. Anything you want, baby, say I go buy. So if you want, I go make you Me de makumama winti fa fa fa. One drum the 80s, sorry sa sa sa. Hey, I'm a soon cry, I'm a down more. Adi elbena, my eye and soon chelo. Atam fu ni you. I'm a say hey do idiot and yellow. Atam fu ni you. Into me pesa, me cut show my mesa. We are must be a penna. Akuma mema, the drona chuma me who am in na. Adi elbena. Me de makumama winti fa fa fa. One drum the 80s, sorry sa sa sa. Hey, I'm a soon cry, I'm a down more. Oh my God. If you want to go make you mad, sugar daddy.
1, 2, let's go.
I got a girl, she a London thing. She wanna roll and smoke one thing. I want to give her a diamond ring, but she say other girls like my thing. She make my heart beat feel like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to bloom bloom. When we done we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. But we move, even you where they catch my cruise. You know the vibes, you know the groove. Only why they miss my woo. She make my heart beat say like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to bloom bloom. When we done we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see, take a picture. Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make I see. What done me do to you in my body? Oh baby girl, you know you got the juice, you got the fire. Cause one man's meat is another man's poison. To all the people who do me wrong, oh, they led me straight to you. Me that's it. I wonder if you think say I go leave you. Saga with it. Me I would leave you, girl I'm yet to stay. No, if I leave you, make thunder fire me. Thunder fire, fire, fire. Baby, if I leave you, make thunder fire me. Thunder fire, fire, fire. See, I go fight for your love. I go on for your love. I go give up on my girls for your love. Yes, Lord. See me, I don't get that TV. But I got so much love to give you. I got so much love to give you. Oh, na 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 na. I bless the day I found you. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Afro-Jam.
Don't see me with you. Oh, yeah, well, oh, yeah, 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 mama, yeah, wow. One time, go.
All right, Afro-Jam.
Many girls them try to come my way. Oh, wait, hold on, but that's
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Yes, sir.
Yes, DJ Afro-Jam. That was fire, my brother. Thanks,
Bless. Thanks, man.
Yes. Thank you for doing this. Kidi, now we can officially say welcome, my brother. Can you hear us?
Thank you.
All right. So now that we've officially welcomed you into the Black Star DJ fraternity, let me first say congratulations on the many awards that you won at the recent Ghana Music Awards.
Thank you.
I mean, I think you took home like 3 or 4.
I took 4 awards there.
Oh my goodness, you are killing it in Ghana, man. What's the secret? What's the secret behind all that success, my brother?
It's God's grace. I
always
feel like, Charlie, no matter how much you think you are talented, it's not because you are talented, not because of anything. It's God's grace, man, and support. Like the Ghanaian community, even both in Ghana and across the world, they support how they push and they make us who we are. So I'm always like really, really grateful. It's not because I'm talented. Yeah, my talent. I don't.
Plus, the talent is also there. So, and I'm sure you're working hard too. So, but a lot of, from what I'm seeing, a lot of people were kind of expecting you to also go home with the. As if you didn't get enough. So those will go home with the grand prize.
Yeah. I saw a lot of comments on that, but these things happen. Sometimes you don't always get what you expect.
Right.
Life goes on, work continues. I have to keep working harder and come back stronger. So,
yeah. What do you think about Diana Hamilton taking home the Artist of the Year?
So I kept saying that. So everybody who was nominated in the Artist of the Year category really worked hard. Like nobody was there based on anything. Everybody there equally worked hard. So I mean, I wanted to take it, but I also told myself that if I don't take it, whoever takes it equally well deserved. So congratulations to Auntie Diana Hamilton. She also worked really hard. So these things happen. Sometimes you lose some, sometimes you win some.
Yeah. But I mean, with 4 awards, you can't be mad. Yeah,
it's like people even forget that I picked up 4 awards.
I know, right?
Everybody's focused on that 1 award.
I know.
That's big,
Yeah. I know. But that's also big for gospel music in Ghana, though. I mean, it's like one, as far as I can remember, one of the biggest recognitions for gospel music in general, in Ghana. Is gospel music, has that been on your radar at all? I mean, I know that when I listen to your Golden Boy album, I don't know that you're going to gospel anytime soon.
I'm a Christian, right? I'm from a Christian home. So I also started from the church. I've been singing in church like since I was 12 or probably 11 or 10.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a church boy. You say, you understand. But I'm a church boy, and sometimes.
Hey, then what happened? Kidi?
Oh, nothing happened. I'm still a very serious child of God. I'm still a very, very serious child of God.
Okay.
I still go to church. I still worship. So sometimes we make music not for different groups of people. Everybody should, find a Kidi song they can relate with. So, but I'm still a very strong Christian. So.
Exactly. Okay. Wow. Yeah. But massive respect. I know your journey. I know since 2017, since Say You Love Me, every year it's been hit upon hit upon hit upon hit. And I know that journey wasn't easy. We want to, with this spotlight show, we really want to get into your story about how it all got started and your rise to the top, right? So let me tell you what I know right now. So right now I know you come from a very good family that is big on education, right? How did your family sort of react or respond to or support you in any way, as far as you telling them that, because I know you have a very strong education background too, St. Anthony, then you went to University of Ghana as well, so you telling them you're now going to change all of that going to music. How did they respond to
that? They expected, like you said, I'm from a very learned home. Everybody, like, they believe in school. They believe in go to school, go and do masters, go and do PhD, sit in an office, wear tie and suits,
Right.
To them, it's prestigious, it's like comes with lots of prestige. Lots of as most of the things we do in life, they are not even for us. They are for our parents to be able to brag about that, this is my child and this is what he was doing, and I'm proud. My son is a doctor, my son is a pilot.
Yeah.
So obviously they were supportive in the beginning, my whole family, but at that time it was a hobby, So like high school, uni. Man, yes, it wasn't that serious. So go and do your thing. But after uni, I went to MTN Hitmaker in 2015. So after that, realized that I'm about to complete uni. I'm growing up. Life is about to get more serious. So like they started getting worried. Like, are you sure this is what you really want to do? Like music, GA, like they keep the thing they keep saying is into obey music and what? So their music is not enough to sustain you. So they keep asking you, music and what? Like, what do you want to like? Are you want to be a businessman and do music or a doctor? And I'm like, ma, it doesn't work that way. For you to be successful in anything in life, you need to be 100% in. If you are doing something and it's 50%, 50%, you are doing this, doing that, one of them will suffer, you know. So I sat them down, we had like a whole family meeting. I sat the whole family down. I poured out my heart to them. I'm like, listen, I can shave my hair, sakura, and wear tie and suit and work in an office for the rest of my life, and I'll never be happy. I will never be fulfilled. Or you guys can allow me to do the music. I believe in myself. I believe I will become somebody great. So allow me to do the music. And they're like, you know what? At this point, what can they do? They gave me their blessings and they gave me a year. They're like, we're giving you 1 year. Within this 1 year.
Wow.
If it doesn't happen, if it's happening, you see that it's happening. If it's not happening, you see
Right.
So within this 1 year, show us what you can do. Otherwise, after 1 year, yeah, I'm going back to school. I'm going to continue schooling.
That's serious pressure right there.
Yes. So that's 1 year was do or die. It was do or die for me.
Wow.
That's the year that Say You Love Me came. That's the year that Odo came. And then God spoke. So I mean, everybody listen. Yeah.
So we've spoken to a lot of people, about a lot of artists on the show, and a lot of people have expressed their how hard it is, just navigating the Ghana music industry. Young or old, it's just how difficult it is, right? How was your beginning like? First of all, that conviction that you had about being able to make it for sure in the music industry. Where was that coming from? For you, how did you know this you're going to make it? And how was the beginning? How was the building process for you?
For me, even before I joined the industry, I didn't know like how people can confidently say it's a tough industry. I didn't know that for sure in the beginning. I didn't know how tough the industry was. I didn't know the ins and outs and the backstabbings and all the challenges artists face. I didn't know about all of that in the beginning. All I knew was I had talent. I wanted to sing. And I believed that I would make it. Like, I didn't even know there were challenges ahead. Like I didn't know any of that. In my mind, it was open, blank, pure. I have talent, I can sing, and I want to make it. So that's all my mind was focused on. So that conviction just came from a place of belief without the knowledge of the obstacles to come. You get me?
Right.
But entering the industry, I keep saying to you, I'm so grateful and fortunate that I entered the industry after Hitmaker and I signed to Link Entertainment because the team has somehow, taking the burden that I was supposed to like go through, suffer and all of that. Like the burden is shared. So you have people who are constantly doing things around you for you to make you shine, to make you who you are, to make you a star. And it's not just about you suffering and running to radio stations to go and promote your song and going to solicit for shows and money. Like there are people doing all of that. So now you can just be in the studio, focus, make music, and let other people deal with the other background stuff. You get me? So I've been fortunate, but even with that, we can still say generally the industry we're in is, I mean, every industry is tough. Every industry suffers. But I can only speak for Ghana because that's where I'm from. The industry is tough. Grown up, child, middle age, or whoever you are, you're facing some kind of, for lack of a better expression, you're facing some kind of blockage. It's like no matter how well you are talented, no matter how much you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you sing, there's always like that thing, that barrier. Like you want to be big, you want to blow up worldwide, you want to be bigger than life, you want to be bigger than just a Ghanaian superstar, you want to be an African superstar, you want to be a world superstar. There's a lot of things in the industry that you have to deal with, a lot of hurdles you have to jump. To be able to even become a star in Ghana, a lot of hurdles you have to jump. And I keep telling people that it's easy to get a hit. Hit there, a bit more back. God can bless you with a hit. Bam. Your first hit. Hey, everybody likes, everybody loves you. But following up and staying consistent and keeping them coming is where the challenge is. Because hits there, Charlie, a lot of people can, make hits. You get me? By staying consistent, that is the test of, that comes with the test of time. With time, people will get to know that, oh, this guy is here to say, like, after Say You Love Me, people were like, oh, who is this new guy? Oh, he's doing well, but
Right.
Then, they know you, but they don't really put you on a high pedestal. Like, they know you, they've heard of you, Kidi, you're cool. Then Odo will come. Then Odo came and they were like, oh, okay, this boy is not joking. He's here to, like, he's actually making a statement. Okay. Odo came, Odo blew up everywhere. Did the remix with the video and me, or like, hey, this boy, like, he's really come here to stay. Now people are starting to take you seriously.
Yeah.
And then Adia Pena came like, oh, okay, this boy has arrived. Like, he didn't come to just do joke and go away. He's here to actually make a statement. So from that onwards, I just always keep thanking God for my team, for the support from various people, my family. Like, it's been a tough journey, but I always say that I'm grateful, like super grateful for how far I've come. The journey is still long ahead, but I need to celebrate the small wins,
Like come far, and you have the track record to prove it. So, so let me ask you, because like you said, the record label engine, we know you're with Links Entertainment.
Yeah.
What do you think, in your opinion, make the music a hit? Is it the talent component of it, or is it the promotional aspect of it? Because like you said, a lot of artists just don't have the same level of support that you may have under a record label. And we know the record label does a very good job, taking your music, trying to take the music everywhere. So, what do you think is more important, the talent behind the music itself, or the engine that is taking the music, everywhere?
So all of these things have a part to play. If you ask me this question like 10 years ago, the answer would have been straight talent. If you ask this 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, like the answer would be no brainer, talent. But we're in a digital world, right? We're in a world where somebody might even not have a label. Will be in their small bedroom, speakers, mic, small one, record the song, put it on the internet. Then somebody will see it and say, hey, then share it everywhere. Then the song is big.
It's big now.
But right now, I believe that the engine is what will push the song. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But talent doesn't really make a difference now, especially in the early stages. Because you can make any kind of music. Sabi said you can make any kind of music, and then it will be pushed and marketed and promoted hard, and it will reach everywhere, and you become a hit. But where talent comes into place is where now the engine has pushed your song to be big. Now people are known, you are known. People know you that, hey, this guy is the one that did the hit. Now coming to follow up and follow up and follow up, that is where the talent comes in. Because that's where the first initial big song, hey, somebody can spend money to market you. And then, because I keep saying that sometimes when we open the Ghana Apple Music and Spotify and things, there are songs that are thrown in our face. That's by force, you will listen, you see it everywhere. If you open YouTube, it's there, Burna Boy, the video, it's there every day in your face. Like every music streaming platform you hold, they are in your face, they are there, like you must listen to me. It is an engine, it's an engine pushing, you get me? So the engines are very important. Like I keep saying that Billboard Top 10, all the artists they are talented. Well, like every artist on the Billboard Top 10 has talent, but they are not there because they are talented. Their talent is not the reason why they're on the Billboard Top 10. It's the engines and the labels behind them who are intentionally pushing them. Every move they make is intentional. There is nothing left to chance that, oh, this thing happened by accident and every move they make is intentional, it's premeditated. So it's a conscious effort to put them on Billboard Top 10 and to push them. So the engines are important and they play a very important role now, but with consistency is where the talent comes to play. So both of them have their part to play.
That's awesome. you came into the industry quite young, obviously. You know, as a young individual dealing with the whole record label, how did you ensure that you're getting a fair and a good deal? I know that you've been successful in pushing your music. I'm asking this question for people that are coming up that may be working with record labels and stuff. Just the process of making sure that in dealing with engines like this or entities like that, what do you need to have in place? So for you, in your case, first of all, do you think you had a good deal with Lynx? And what did you do to make sure that you're covered, that you're protected?
Yeah, I'm fortunate. We had a very good deal. And the deals they can be changed as the years go by. Like they can be amended. A few things change here and there as the years go by. And the very important thing about signing deals, like me, I've come to realize that the deal is important, but you need to make sure the person you are signing the deal with, you both have a common goal. Like you are both trying to get somewhere. It's not about only you trying to get somewhere and that they are just on board or they are trying to get somewhere, you are just on board. No, both of you have to have like a common goal. That this is where we are going. Like this is it. We see the stars. We are trying to reach for the stars. So to get there, we work hand in hand. You play your part, I'll play my part. But obviously, we need to have pen to paper. So you make sure that whatever deal they are offering is favorable to you, it's favorable to them. Once everybody is happy, if you are not happy, you can go back, discuss, negotiate, change. So everybody, once everybody is happy, then when we start the work, everybody is doing it with their hearts. But if somebody feels like you are cheating them, and you are taking more than, then even when they are doing the work, they always have that at the back of their mind. These things that I'm doing, when the money comes, they are taking more than me. But you get me? So make sure you are happy. Make sure the label is happy. Make sure you are both happy. Once you are happy, that's the first hurdle jump. Now the rest is just left to the work to be done. So, yeah.
So in your case, did you do it on your own? Did you get some lawyers? Was it your family? How did you?
Yeah, I did it with my big brother. When the contract came, I took to my big brother is a very learned,
That's what
I know that I'm supposed to go to a lawyer, but at that time I didn't know any lawyer. I couldn't afford any lawyer. So my big brother, he went with me, like went through the contract together. He even came to the studio, met with Richie, met with Albert, they had a whole conversation, wanted to understand the whole, the job, what we're going to be doing. So there was that. And then when that was done, everybody was happy. We put pen to paper and then boom.
I see. That's amazing. Well, I want to take this opportunity to welcome again everybody that's tuned in. I know a lot of DJs are watching. Big shout out to all the Black Star DJs out there. Once again, we all know we are talking to the golden boy himself, Kidi. I don't know how many times you changed your name. First they called you Girls Them Sugar.
As I grow, the AK become bling. So first there is AK Girls Them Sugar, AK Sugar that golden boy.
This new album though, let me tell you something, man. I can tell you put your hand into it. You're getting naughtier, but people are liking it.
Exactly. You see, and the thing is, everybody is not you. Everybody is not, but they like to use that kind of form. Like, oh, you're I don't like that. But when
you pretend you're Ghana.
Exactly. When they are very busy, I'm like, yeah.
Oh dear.
But let me tell you, man. I downloaded the full, all the tracks. I was like, man, I can't find a backtrack on this album. I can tell you took your time with that one. I can really tell you took your time with that one. But you know something? I also realized that you have more of a global sound on the golden one. Yeah. Is this was that deliberate or was this how you feel? And why? Deliberate, why?
Okay, so I don't think there was half deliberate and then half like me just going with my feeling on this one. Obviously now with Lynx, me and Lynx were signed to Made in Eastern New York, we're signed to Empire. So now they are taking the Kidi brand, the Kidi sound, like the rest of the world, to make new fans recognize Kidi, know of Kidi and stuff. I had that at the back of my mind making the album as well. That I'm not just making this album for my Ghana fans, my people in Ghana. So I'm making this album so that my Ghana people will hear it, appreciate some things in there, my new fans that I'm going to get from wherever will also hear it and feel like, oh, I can understand, I can relate to what he's saying. So I had that at the back of my mind, and it somewhat influenced some of the songs on there. Yeah.
I see. I also realized that there's a little bit, if you listen carefully, there's a little bit of a Caribbean flavor in almost all the tracks. You know, so like you know, you I could almost tell without you telling me, I could almost tell you have some type of global domination.
Appeal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you mentioned Empire. So this is tell me more about that. This is a record label based in is it UK?
Yeah, US and the US.
Oh, it's the US. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're signing them now?
No, we're signing. So me and Links together. We're signed to Made in Eastern New York, and then with Eastern New York, we're both signed under Empire for distribution and all of that. You know, marketing, the Kidi brand, the Kidi sound, and all of that. Yeah. So they're like, you know, the company that is working with us, you know, beyond the shores of Ghana, trying to take the sound out there.
I see. So we've had a lot of conversation on this show about you know, Ghanaian artists and their strategy for just taking their music out there, right? A lot of people say that, you know, in order to go global, you have to first make it in Ghana. And you know, we talk to artists, other artists who say, you know, forget Ghana, you can just go straight to the global market. You know, what is your take on that?
I strongly also believe to be a global star, you have to be a king in your home first before you don't need somebody else. You get me? I remember when I was growing up, a lot of people listened to me. I was like, hey, this guy, you have an R&B sound, like the way you sound, it's not Ghana here, or leave Ghana, go and do your song elsewhere. And I'm like, these places I agree, you think they don't also have talents there who are also trying to make it and even sound like you there? You have to be a king in your home. And then you become a king in your home so much that it trickles down to the neighboring countries. Then it becomes food and it trickles down. Then like a domino effect, everything starts falling in place. But if you want to jump and go and be big somewhere, hey, it's not easy like people use their own to say like, oh, go international. No. You have to be king in your home. Then your kingdom will trickle down to other countries. And then by the time you realize your name is spreading because everybody, hey, there's this guy in Ghana. Hey, he's big, his song is good. And everybody's listening and it's putting them on. And all the Ghanaians who are in different places across the world will be preaching about you to their foreign friends. Like, hey, in my home country, this guy called Kidi there, he's good, he has a song. Hey, that's how it is. You know? So you have to be king in your home. Yeah.
Right. So what do you say about cases like Fuse, who made it big globally even before coming together, or even go ahead.
His Fuse is definitely a different case altogether because he didn't grow up in Ghana. You know, all of these artists who are Ghanaian but they didn't grow up in Ghana, you can't. That one is a different thing. They grew up there, so it just makes sense that if I'm like, let's say let's say Nigerian or let's say South African, and he all his life he's lived in Ghana. He's growing up in Ghana. It just makes sense for him to start his career where he grew up. Exactly. So that's what that one is a different case. Fuse grew up in London, so it makes absolute sense that he starts from there and then to trickle down. And then our Ghanaians will hear, hey, you're Ghanaian now, or UK now. It works both ways as well. So yeah.
I see. Okay. So now that you have literally won pretty much all the awards there is to win in Ghana. I mean, you've won the highlights artist, you know, you've won highlights on the year EP. You won it all. Now Afrobeats artist of the year. Now let's talk about this Afrobeats artist of the year thing. Because you know, which by the way is very much well deserved because you know, even from your very first sound, from the adult to say you love me and all you know, there's no denying the Afro flavor. There's no denying the Afrobeat flavor. Yeah. How did you, like you said, when you're growing up, someone told you have that R&B thing is not going to work in Ghana. How did you find the right balance that really works in Ghana? You know, because yes.
In the year 2016, that was, I won Hitmaker in 2015. But my first hits came, I think, 2016 or 17. But there was a year in between that where I was very like, you know, inactive, you know. Like I had songs, but they weren't really like, you know, making it like that. And I realized that it's a choked industry. Every industry is choked. So it's very important that as an artist, if you're coming up, you need to find something that makes you unique, that makes you different from who everybody else has been listening to. And I took that inactive part of my life to just sit back, re-strategize, and find myself. And it's very important because that's the hard part. Once you find that, if you don't find that, you make 10 years of music and still you make no impact because you yourself, the artist, you don't even know who you are. You don't know what you can do. You don't know. You are just swimming in the system, doing what you can do. So that one year, I decided, listen, I love R&B. I love high life music. I love reggae music. How can I combine all of these, but make it so nice that my Ghana people will hear, even though they are hearing the R&B, they are still hearing something relatable, like, oh, hey, oh yeah, like Ghana or so you have to find that ground. So a lot of my earlier friends back then, they got angry with me that I'm a sellout. They like me for R&B and now I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm like, no, it's not a sellout, man. I don't feel like I compromise. I feel like I just found a balance, a middle ground where the R&B came to meet, the high life came. So even if you hear my high life records, or the beginning, like even the highlight, you can still hear the R&B-ness in the beginning, and it gives it some different flavor to everything that is happening around. And I think that was one of the factors that helped people to pay attention to me when I was coming up. So it's very important. Yeah.
I see. That's amazing. And so I mean, technically, you are I would say quite ready for the global market.
I have been ready, man. I have been ready.
So what is the plan? What is the plan for global domination now that Ghana is kind of in the bag?
Yeah, right now it's about it's about the music. Like it's nothing else but the music. It's about continuing to make good songs. And earlier, as I said, the machine behind this thing, I believe I have so many friends who are not big. They are artists. And they are talented. They make, like when I hear their songs, I'm like, hey, why is this song not big? Like, this song is supposed to be everywhere. And I realized one thing: you can make the best music in the world, but if you don't have like a support system, you don't have like a team behind who knows what they are doing, who knows where to hit, who knows where to push, who knows. You can have all, and then you get frustrated in the end because you know you are making great music, So like I said, I'll continue making the great music. I'm so fortunate to have my team, Links Entertainment, and now we've partnered with Made in Eastern Europe, we've partnered with Empire. So we're taking it one day at a time, and making the music, pushing the music to different markets, marketing it in just not Ghana. But right now, I hear in East Africa, if you mention Kidi's name in East Africa, the girls want to just take off their shirts. I'm excited. I'm excited because as much as there's that, I'm happy because it means my music, every day I get videos from Gambia, Kenya, Uganda, Somalia. People are telling me, your music is popping here, your music is on their charts. And it's great and I'm happy because all I ever want as an artist is to grow. I don't want to remain the same person I was last year or last 2 years. Every year, I want to keep growing. More better music, more fans, greater numbers, bigger shows, bigger collaborations, all of that. So, like I said, one day at a time, keep working hard. And right now, a lot of people are obsessed with Grammys. Like the Grammy has become like a conversation that people are obsessed with. Everything you do is like, if I posted a video on my YouTube channel, the comments with Grammy. I mean, it's flattering that people are telling you, yeah, you win a Grammy. Hey, you don't want to take us to Grammy. Hey, you just won a Grammy. It's very flattering. Don't get me wrong. At the same time, if we measure our success by Grammys, we will never be fulfilled. We'll never be happy. We'll never feel like we're doing anything with our life. Awards become the first thing. Our first priority should be the music, the sound, the work. And once that is knocking on every door in every country, the awards will knock on the doors by itself. We shouldn't focus on doing music. I go for interviews and they'll ask you, hey, Kidi, so Burna Boy won a Grammy, right? I'm like, yeah. Then they'll ask you, so what is your team doing about the Grammys? Like, our team trying to I'm like, huh? What has my team got to do with Grammy? Grammy is my team. They don't know Grammy from anywhere. The work has to be done. Let's stop being obsessed with, if I post Fanta stuff on my Instagram, Fanta, we are fan for Grammy. Fanta, we are not Grammy Fanta. Anything we do is Grammy. Oh, it's nice. It's flattering that people want you to win a Grammy. I want to win a Grammy myself one day. But if I make that my destination for like my future, this means that's my goal. I'll never be fulfilled. I need to take it one day at a time, enjoy the journey as it goes, and focus on making great music. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to chip in here quickly. Kidi, you said something I just wanted to probe you a little bit. DJ Kujo here. So basically, I watch your shows when you came to the UK, party in the park, you sing in Ghana, wherever you go, all the girls are just, Kidi, and they're all over. How do you deal with all the temptations and everything that comes with being Kidi? Yes, can you tell us how do you do it?
It's the grace of God, because every day we live and learn. There's no formula. There's no point number one. This is what to do. Point number two. Every day we live and learn. It's just by the grace of God. I have a kid. I have a son. So I'm not too good at but God is amazing. So we're taking it one day at a time, learning as the days go by. I'm not perfect. Sometimes sometimes you have to be disciplined and know how to deal with all of these. So like I said, we live, we learn. We make the mistakes, we learn from them.
So is the ladies man with a lady?
Yeah. Oh no, I can't be with a lady now because that would be suicidal. That would be suicidal.
I can only imagine. I'll feel bad.
I'm flying solid.
Yeah, that one I'll feel bad for her because man. So Kidi, I got to give you your props on the song Say Cheap.
Thank you.
If we are talking global sound, that is the ultimate. And everybody anywhere could, that song resonated with people everywhere. What is the creation? What's the creation process for you? Because you Odotu had that same Bechi took it to another level, but Odotu had that kind of global view. What is your creative process when you're going through this? And how do you say is there something inside of you that sets your previous hit as a benchmark, like you want to beat that one, type of thing? Yeah.
Every time. Like I said, as an artist, I don't know about other artists, but one of my most important mantra that I work with is I want to grow in everything. Like when I'm in the studio making music, right? Me personally, my creative process is very unique. No matter how the beat sounds, no matter how the beat is like a song like Enjoyment, it's like 118, the tempo is 118. But when I was writing Enjoyment, I wrote it as a ballad. I wrote it as an R&B song. So I have my piano. I'm always constantly on the piano, trying to like dumb down songs, the acoustics. So I write all my songs as acoustics. And then I feel the emotion and the soul. And then now I come and put it on the beat. So when I put it on the beat, realize that every time you are listening to a Kidi song, no matter how fun it is, it's so soulful. Like something in the song is exactly. So that's how I make my music. And I feel like good music, heartfelt music, soulful music, no matter who you are in the world, even if you don't understand the language, when you hear soul, you feel soul, you relate to it, you resonate with it. So that's me, my personal process. Yeah.
That's why the ladies always get crazy. That now I get it. You create it with them and how they're going to respond in mind. Okay.
You understand. I get into their shoes, I get into their fans' shoes. Sometimes I put myself on stage when I'm making music. I put myself onto a stage and imagine performing the song to like a crowd and how they're going to respond to it. So every time I'm making music, there's always that element of the crowd. They like to sing along to the songs because I make the songs with them in mind. No matter how much I'm inspired, what I'm going through, I sing my feeling and then I add the crowd.
Got you. Oh, that's nice, man. Wow, we with the man, Kidi. Kujo, are you ready? Let's see what's going on social media right now. Let's hear from the DJs. What are they saying?
Well, quite a lot going on social media. Several comments there. So far, I think we've got Nikki Johnson Aholu. I think Aholu, she's also based in the US. She says what Black Star DJs rock. Kidi rocks. It's a vibe. Yawa Jiman is based in the UK. He's watching with us. K High Bangit is also watching. Our own DJ DK is on the Zoom and is also on Facebook. Golden Yaya, DJ Black Flavor, DJ Costello, both of them based in the UK here. CD is also watching. We've got our own DJ Flipper, aka Jay Sante, all the way from Canada, also tuned in. And I think, I'll come to his question. He's got a question that he wants me to put to Kidi. We've also got Shahina Apia Kujo Cranton says, well, Kidi is doing an amazing job. You know, everything. He says, well, Kidi is doing amazing things in the music industry. But I think Jay Sante wanted to know, Kidi, this is coming from DJ Flipper. It says, were you at Exopa as a model, a musician, or both? That's what Flipper wants to know. Yes.
No, I've never been in any modeling agency anywhere. I've never been any. A lot of people are doing these things. That's why am I not a model too? Because I was like, oh, it's just an additional thing that
Yeah,
but I'm an artist, so I've never been to any model agency or being a model anywhere before.
Thanks for clarifying that. So, quick, you can take it over. If there are any more comments here, we'll come back to that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of DJs say put in the fire emojis, and man, people are going crazy over here. But Kidi, let's talk more business. So we talked about going global. This show, it's a talk show with a global perspective. So we always try to also focus on the global side of things. But before that, let me ask you about the business of music. So currently, what would you say is your biggest source of income? In terms
currently in this current time is endorsements. Ghanaian artists, most of the money we make comes from show and endorsements, right? Most of them come from shows and endorsements. So we all know that in the past year, going to 2 years now, there hasn't been really any shows because of COVID and the lockdown and all of that. So I'm very grateful that over the years, we've been able to work so hard that even now with everything going on, brands want to work with me, brands want to, be associated with me. And that's where my main income is coming from now. Yeah.
I see. But before the COVID, you would say it was shows?
Shows was definitely shows. The brand endorsements were there, but the shows were like every weekend there was a show. But right now the shows are there, but because of the COVID restrictions, people are not leaving tonight after this interview. I have a show, I have a performance. They are there, but like it's very limited as compared to
I see. Wow. So as far as you talked about shows in the where do you, I know you perform a lot in Ghana, but outside of Ghana, which other countries do you perform the most?
I think it's between UK. Yeah, I perform in the UK a lot. I perform
number one UK number one.
Number one UK, US. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to Belgium. Performed in Sierra Leone. Performed in Nigeria. So yeah, I performed. Quite a lot of places. I want to still go to a lot of places. I say one of my huge goals in life is to be a big artist in China.
Oh wow, China. Why China?
Because there are 1 billion people over there around that time. So if there are even big, small there, that's like 500 million people could love you, And the operation is still in session because my song Touch It, right now is gradually entering the Asian market and it's going crazy. Like on TikTok, if you go on TikTok and you look at the Touch It challenge, now the Asians have taken over the challenge.
Really?
The Thai, the Vietnamese is going small.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
It currently has like 60 million views on TikTok.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a huge number. Congrats, man.
60 million. Yep.
60 million. That's crazy. Wow. Let me ask you. So now that you talk about China or even Asia in general, let me ask you a question about how Ghanaian artists can penetrate different markets, especially the ones that are not typical, common, right? I don't think a lot of artists are sitting down thinking, I want to be big in Asia,
Yeah,
right? I want to be
yeah,
big in China, right?
yeah. I think it has to do with collaboration, to be honest.
Mm,
Collaboration is one of the biggest ways to enter anybody's market.
mm,
The grace of God can also find you, and your song will end up there some way, somehow.
mm.
With even marketing, conscious radio, media, tour in whatever market. But one of the surest ways is collaboration. There's nothing more beautiful than Ghanaians. Let's say an artist wants to be big in Ghana, right? And then maybe nobody in Ghana even has ever heard of them before. Then they come to Ghana, they do a song with Kidi, they do a song with Kwame Music, or they do a song with Stoneboy or Shatta. And all Stoneboy and Shatta Wale fans are like, oh, who is this guy? Oh, nice. Then they go and check out all his other songs. Like, oh, he makes nice songs. Oh, then they start following you. So I think collaborations are one of the very important ways of penetrating other people's markets.
I see. So should we expect a collaboration with any Chinese or Asian stars?
I'm not sure. I'm too Chinese now. I'll be singing
Gaga style. I'm expecting that Gaga style hit. That guy, if you do a collaboration with him, Charlie, you will go for it. Yeah. Wow. So is there other plan for you to? Is the ultimate goal also to sign with one of the big record labels as well? Like this?
I don't think that's the ultimate goal for me, because a lot of artists are these labels that you want to be signed. Lots of artists are signed there, and there's nothing happening for them. So that's not a goal for me at all. I mean, I always want more heads on deck, more experienced people on deck to help with my projects and all of that. I want thinkers, people that can think and what can we do next? What can we do? What's new? What's fresh? What can we do to push Kidi here? Like, I like thinkers like that. But my ultimate goal is not like, oh, let's be signed. No, signing is not a goal for me at all. My goal is for my music to make such huge impact. Like, I go on YouTube and watch Michael Jackson videos, and then I'm like, oh, there are countries he's probably never dreamt of going. But when they hear Michael Jackson music, people are crying, the emotions, people like, I want to have such an impact with my music, even way beyond the music. I want to go into a country, like walk into a China, like walk into Korea, walk into China, walk into Japan, and the people see me and they are singing my songs and they are happy to say, that is what I want. I want my music to make an impact in the world. When I die one day, I don't just want people to say that, oh, that guy not talented. No, I want to be celebrated because of the impact I would have brought to the world with my music. So
I see. But Kidi, you yourself said that when I asked you a question about the talent versus the engine, you said the engine. You see more and more. You see the importance and the critical role that the engine plays. So when you sign to a record label, don't you think that kind of engine is how you can have the impact that you say you
don't get me wrong. Me saying not being signed is not a goal for me. But it doesn't mean that like I said, that's why I said that I'm always welcoming all heads on deck. So if all heads on deck means signing to all of us going to sign to another big label again, who's going to bring in more money to push the Kidi agenda, that's fine. I want that, but it's not a goal. It's not something I'm in this team. I need to say this is what I want, and I'm working towards that. No, I'll keep working hard. If one day Sony Music or Columbia come that Kidi, you want to take your project to the next level, that's fine. Like, I appreciate that. I would want that. I want my music to be sold and marketed to bigger audiences, but it's not a goal. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I see. Do you think Lynx Entertainment can take you global?
Lynx Entertainment can do what they can do. Like, I keep saying that Lynx Entertainment have done amazing over the years. Talent after talent after talent. Like, they know the business. They know what they are doing. They've made Kidi, like, they took me from MTN Hitmaker. They've made me who I am. They continue to push their agenda, Kidi. It is great what they've done. But we all know that to get to a certain higher level of stardom, it doesn't take just Lynx Entertainment. It won't even take just Empire, or it won't take just Made in Mystery. It takes a lot of heads, a lot of labels. Like, look at artists like Drake. Drake is not big because he's signed to what? They are signed to like 5 different labels. There's Cash Money, there's Young Money, there's OVO, there's this, and then they are all under like one umbrella label, and all of them are working to push. If it was just one label, the job would not be done.
Yeah.
So links alone can do as much as they can. But I keep saying that to get to that scary level of stardom, you need so many heads on deck. Not just one, not just two. You need everybody to bring their heads together. Links will come, Mid-Heels will come, Empire will come, this will come, this will come. Listen, what is the agenda? Kidi. What can we do to push Kidi and market Kidi? Then plenty heads, plenty, so that's what it takes.
I see. Okay. I understand. So I mean, I have no doubt with the kind of music you're making that, something is probably cooking right now. You never know, right?
Yeah.
So let me switch it up a little bit. As far as going global. So Black Star DJs, we are top Ghanaian DJs all over the world, based in the UK, in the markets, in the primary markets that a lot of Ghanaian artists wish for. Because we are in the diaspora, let me ask you a general question about the diaspora, then I'll ask you something specific about Black Star DJs. Where do you think the diaspora, the African diaspora kind of fits in when it comes to Ghana music and taking Ghana music global? And what do you expect artists from the diaspora?
Like I said earlier, being a king in your country and it trickles down to your diaspora and all people from Ghana who are in different parts of the world. I won't lie to you. People, they are like the evangelists, the diaspora, They're like, they evangelize our music. And I appreciate them so many times for that. Like, I expect them to, not that I expect them to, I would wish for them to do that more. Because a lot of times I'll get like a video from somebody from, let's say, Turkey or Italy, white people, Spanish girls who send me a video, oh, my Ghanaian friend put me on your music. Like I went to a party and they played your music, the DJ there played your music and I Shazammed you. And these things help a lot. Like we shouldn't take these things for granted at all because they, like I said, that's why people are evangelists. They spread the word. They spread our music because take it or not, they have friends who are not from your country.
Right,
they have places in their schools, in their workplaces, they meet so many people who have no idea who Kidi is. But just by virtue of playing Kidi music and their parties at the workplace, at the schools, they put so many people on Kidi music. So they are doing the work of the Lord, and I appreciate them. They should keep preaching the Kidi gospel, the gospel according to Golden Boy.
Nice one, my brother. So as far as Black Star DJs, you know what we stand for. What do you see as the potential for this kind of platform, and what kind of support?
It is like when I heard of it, I was like, wow, this is actually a great thing because for one DJ alone can be in your corner and might have Kidi as a favorite artist, so you play Kidi. Maybe in Australia, he's there, he's playing Kidi music, amazing. But for all of you to have a platform like this where you have a common goal, you share ideas, it's great because now for this platform you're giving me, I've gotten to speak to so many DJs all around the world. Maybe some of the DJs they are not taking their self, or maybe not Kidi are doing a girl B and
watch out now.
They are DJ this on taking their self, but by virtue of giving me this platform to speak to all of them, maybe he's heard me speak, he's heard, oh, on your back, so now it's like I'm winning more souls, getting a chance to speak to all of these DJs, reminding them constantly that Kidi is there when you go to your parties, when you go to the clubs, play Kidi music, enjoy Kidi music, spread Kidi music. So this platform, I want to say a big shout out to all of you because this is amazing. This is great. Black Star DJs worldwide. Charlie, I mean, Shramuni for all the amazing work you do. Some of you really play my music, and God bless you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah.
Charlie, we appreciate you too. Keep the good music coming because Charlie, you're making a lot of DJ stars over here. So so yeah, we definitely do appreciate it. It's always, I started my career in sales a long time ago, and whenever you have a good product, right, selling a good product is always easy. So you definitely make our jobs easier as DJs because all we have to do is drop enjoyment and Charlie, the party goes crazy. So that's a good one. Let's talk about we talked about your creative process. Let's talk about your inspiration, right? which three artists? Because the way you make your music, I want to know, the what is inspiring all of that. Which three artists would you say are your biggest inspiration, Ghana or non-Ghanaian artists in general?
In Ghana, my three inspirational artists, the artists that have inspired me over the years and still continue to do, Kodrenchi, Daddy Lumba, Ufurian Ponsa. These three artists in Ghana. Like when I started, there are people that even now, sometimes when I'm looking for inspiration to make a song, I go on YouTube, listen to their music, I sleep with their music back to back. Because Charlie, the music they have made in this life, Charlie, I'm in sure.
Yeah. Definitely. How about outside Ghana?
Outside Ghana, Chris Brown, Asha, and Bruno Mars.
Really?
Wow. R&B influences, yeah, it comes from them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see the Bruno Mars part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely see the Bruno Mars part for sure. Which artists? Well, I'll say one in Ghana, one in Africa outside of Ghana, and one, in the Western market. Which three artists are you dying to work with? One in Ghana, one in Africa, one in the Western market.
So in Ghana, fortunately, by God's grace, I'm able to work with almost every artist in Ghana. Right, over the years, I've worked with almost everyone, but I still don't have a song with Daddy Lumba, and I'm manifesting it. And Kodrenchi, I still don't have songs with them. Ufurian, luckily he hit me up that we will do it. When he's in Ghana, he sent me a song we have to work on. So that's there. But Daddy Lumba, Kodrenchi, I still don't have a song with them, and that's my happy.
That's must happen. I mean, right now, all you have to do is make that call.
Yeah. Like it must happen. Like that. I have a song for Daddy Lumba sitting there. It's sitting there for close to 3 years. I said unless I get Daddy Lumba on that song we don't see the light. Yeah, it's there. It's still waiting.
Okay. So how about in Africa outside Ghana?
In Africa outside Ghana, that's a tough one. I love to
or East Africa or South Africa.
I love to have a song with Wizkid. I love to have a song with Diamond Platnumz. I love to have a song with Casper Nyovest. Yeah.
Is Casper your favorite artist from South Africa?
It's between Casper and AK.
Okay, oh wow. I'm surprised you mentioned Nasty C, man.
Nasty C is there, but Casper and AK are like
they've been there.
They're like
Yeah.
Nasty C as well. Nasty C is like an amazing artist. I feel like if me and Nasty C get into the studio, we'll come up with something crazy.
It'll be fine. I see it. Definitely be fine. He's been to Ghana, I think.
Yeah. He's been to Ghana a couple of times. I think 3-4 years ago. Yeah.
I see. And in the US or in the UK, which artists would you like to
let's go to UK. I definitely want a song with Stormzy. A song with Dave. A song with Ed Sheeran.
Wow.
A song with Adele. Ooh.
Yes.
We'll sing our hearts out. We'll cry on the song.
That song, Charlie. You have enough moment. You don't want to go there. That song will be.
I want to cry.
That song will be another level, Charlie. Okay. And the US?
And the US, Chris Brown.
All right, you said that.
Drake. Asha, I love an Asha collab. I love a Beyonce collab. I love a Rihanna. Rihanna and I say her tone is like Drake. But if Rihanna decides to stop making panties and lingerie, I really want to enter the studio with her and make an amazing song. Yeah, so these are my US artists. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to add, quick one. Kidi, these guys are listening to you. I know some of them, Terry Riley and a couple of people have, come to you. But thanks, speak to your management and Charlie. Moya Wilder. Trust me, these artists will work with you. They will.
We're working on all of these things because I want it to happen. And we are pushing the bound, getting to.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Almost all opportunities in our Afrobeats rooms, they say. So trust me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll make you guys proud. We'll make you guys proud. We'll make the DJs work. We're Ghana DJs work. DJs. No volume will be here.
Can you imagine? I dropped a song, Kidi featuring Chris Brown in the
Don't worry, we'll make you guys proud. We'll make you guys proud.
Charlie.
We'll make you guys proud. You guys just continue supporting us like you're doing. We appreciate you. That pride day at the back to come. Don't worry.
Bring it.
That's fine.
All right. I think I might have a question for Kidi.
Okay.
I've got actually 2 questions.
Okay.
Kidi, speaking from the DJ's
introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
By the way, I'm DJ Eddie K, so I'm just going to represent my fellow DJs here. Okay.
Hello, DJ.
One of the key things that DJ for Ayana we tend to want is a cappella and instrumentals. Okay, sometimes you want to do a big mashup, okay, and you hardly find these things anywhere. You don't get it.
It's true. And you're right. All right.
Sebi, you need copyright arrangement with things, so we don't know who can give us a cappella and who can give us instrumental, who owns what. So you get a bit frustrated. You want to do a bit of mashup, but you can't get anything anywhere. Wait me, actually, how things work in here, a cappella, because as a Ghanaian DJ, I can get a cappella for R&Bs, without a mashup with it. But when it comes to Mifi, a cappella, and find you mix it, make trees a walk to them a Kidi beat, be namely one. It goes our line. Yes, but we can't get those things. Wait me, actually, wine, those are not.
The only other places, copyright system Juma. In the same DJ, if I give a DJ like a cappella instrument, I don't know, say, but the assurance, I know, would keep it, won't me find a commercial, but first, Ghana, I used to ask, me dropping you, my mom beats in trouble, say now, phone your beats, but my people would tell me, listen, Ghana, because system Juma, me are not in place properly. If I'm not dropping, I'm dropping CHs and maybe next week, my instrumental at 12. Now, artists be Kumasi, upper CHs beats, a rapid Kasari be CHs beats, so now, and no one hits it. Abraham, maybe any still you are still promoting. As I say, who did business to no be the idea, my original. In the I say, a boss, you share system, and you know, the bits, dropping instrumental, dropping Yama. But I think, say, something can be done about it. I'm a manager, so because a lot of people have been saying this these days, let's give them at least a cappella set, no more finding Yama. So I think something that can be looked into.
Okay. My next question, so they say, minimum to pa, metonima, akoso mobile of intermintonum. And I've decided to say akoso multimintonum, but on behalf of upcoming artists and young talents, Santi DJ Flipper was asking a question, say, yeah, Kidi came from his Muba around the same time. Was it planned? Which kind of fit into my next question. Say, we a new artist now, you are just about to step into the scene. You mentioned, said there are loads of hurdles and loads of problems. Can you share a bit of that with us so that we can also say, okay, so what are some of the issues I have to anticipate will happen and how do we go about resolving them? So
okay. Ebimu say number one problem actually, even up to now. Sarkodie, Shatawale, Stone Boys. I mean, I think I can speak for all of them when I see, even up to now, they are going through those problems. It's the issue of money.
Okay.
One say, this kind of niska, as I say, to market yourself so hard and aggressive in other markets, is kasem. Even marketing yourself in Ghana is kasem. One say, always shooting video. One say, you keep preaching, say your videos standard, everybody's video standard. Now it's been matching up international video standards. Is kasem. We shoot video name you have to YouTube. We are pioneer a course of pioneer course of ourselves. I can't tell you have Ghana radio station. Those on Ghana. It doesn't mean good to have back in Jimmy. Oh man, and go some ball out of love and so they'll play because they love you. But it takes a lot of money. It's all back up. Sometimes you can get people to support you from their heart, but it do be or same day and then cry, or say money we can cry and so on. As I say, so the money issue, and it takes a lot of money or branding, or shooting now, to promo another country, and that's actually number one problem. They keep saying Ghana for you and Nigerian promo, you promo is kasem because another country, be brave with you Now, so you have to constantly keep. I say, I can creating self Jimmy. Who beats man? With you, once you stop doing it, you start reducing. So it's a lot of money issues in the industry that we wish say being investors are on to say, listen, if artists winning, discover Joma say now you push your mama huge superstars. You can't waste skate banner, so I need a bomb because it's a conscious effort to push your man to what I say. So this is actually a problem I face. I think that's the number one problem. Everything else, I think, is related with me dealing with fans, beef. I mean, you can you meet out, but you have to be grounded and focused. Stay focused. When you say Juma, that's what you are focused on, and not beef. As I say, all these things will come. Can you meet out, but you always be focused. So these things they come, but you can send me in this guy. Plans are always cheap. But sometimes you don't want to do a collab with an international artist. Wow. Maybe your person or Kidi assembly or if you take the new person or Afrobeat, but where we are, Hannah, because you are not used to it in here, can't make a short but if you do collab with international artists, you have to pay them. And yet, no one down for them. The label best send them email. Say, okay, this feature no price is $100,000 in the Mosel library. That's what I say. So all of these things, Kasem, we say. Obi no obi akoye collapse according to issue that akoye collapse no issue that to say make them achieve physical it's your reason or as I say no matter how pay asem a business a show business it is kasem na it me yes can me push you ho akọ hane akoye nyama as I say so it's a very serious problem.
Kidi, why do you think that banks need Ghana bank need they are more investing more? I want to mean loan or bank need I don't know more investing more in the music industry.
Yeah, why in loan?
What's it?
What's the one engine loan?
So dwelling on the question, okay, so investors in my as an artist, as a businessman, is there any chance okay, make me a bank? I could do with similar to the movie, and I would say, Chachano Suntino, it's too risky.
It's a gamble. It's a huge gamble because in this entertainment industry, nothing is guaranteed. I mean, in every business, nothing is guaranteed.
Definitely.
But especially in the entertainment industry, where there are so many artists, nothing is guaranteed. Imagine, so akwaji loan, sebi, akwaji loan na odi akwaye enyom. Sorry, excuse me. Or akwaye you be only Drake, akwaye enyom. Na enyom na pie. Be shooting we to kwa America, no akwaye video, akwaye ye na be dropping enyom. Or dropping you need na the next day. Obi oye popular pie. Hey, investments never go.
It's gonna shit
because me can't be, but it's a serious matter. Yes, we have to. So we'll be sad because we'll not be in a mood to listen to Kidi, although you have invested so much into it, but people won't care about that again. So nothing is guaranteed. So important say. Yeah, to see a senior operating say shows kabeba, endorsements kabeba. They will be a percentage, but artisans so they be a scanner by the B2 I did be juma. Scanning the 2 I shooting videos, scanning the 2 I did be and 190 a scanning by almost artists because artists Ghana Munya scan. To be honest, when the money comes, it goes back into the work. It's reinvested because that's the only way we can survive. If we don't reinvest the money, scanning money idea. Coming in the shooting next video, coming at the next marketing, so scanning your back, it goes back into the job. As a cycle, a banner. So that's how a lot of artists have been surviving over the years. By investments back, meaning say, okay, we are picking 3 projects. You discover we nation, you the energy nation. 3 projects, you pump it. It's not guaranteed still, but it's a risk, and everything that has a risk has a reward sometimes, So the investment is very important. But as the investment is not there, we keep doing what we have to do in our own power with our little money that we have. What I say.
Yeah. Okay, I know Angie told me, sir, you have another show, and so we have to do it within 1.5. I think we have like about 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I'm
more from me crying.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Eddie, that's a good question. By the way, talking about collaborations, Kidi, I don't know if you know about. Of course, you do. I'm sure you know about Action Pan based in
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah, sure, no. Okay, I say, Charlie, set. Yeah, no, Kasa, you make sure your number not friend because he sees the potential in you. He sees your global potential, and he has some connects so that he can plug you in places.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So definitely, we should.
Angie, they are sending.
Okay, awesome. Right. Yeah, we'll definitely make that happen. And so with that, I'll say, the DJs, Kidi, all the DJs want to drop for Black Star DJs on which may aim to way.
But you won't send a list. No, man.
But I say every time about one Black Star DJ with the name Black Star DJ.
Oh, for real.
So yeah, let's make it. Yes, go ahead.
Yango.
Yes, Yango.
All right, what's up, guys? Your boy Kidi, aka the Sugar Daddy, aka the Golden Boy, aka the Girl Them Sugar. And right now, I'm on Black Stars DJ Worldwide. I am a Black Star. You are a Black Star. Oh, Lord of mercy. Boom.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. This guy, he be too smooth, man. He be too smooth. Now, okay, so my last question is, when it's all said and done, when Kidi has done, you've achieved all the heights, you've done everything you wanted to achieve in music, what is the legacy you want to leave behind? What do you want to be remembered by? That's
what I actually said this earlier, that I don't want to, when my time is up and God calls me, say, oh, no, nope. I want people to celebrate my life because I know the journey ahead is so long and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the battle. I want my life's work to be so impactful. Not just Ghana, not just Africa, the whole world. The Boki the Dean with Europe, the Boki the Dean with US. It should even be beyond the music. I'm still trying to figure out some humanitarian thing I want to, but it will definitely go beyond the music for me. I want to affect lives in so many different ways. So one day when I'm dead and gone, my legacy will be about so much what I did with music and beyond music, what I did for humans and humanitarian, things. So that's something I'm looking forward to.
Amazing. And I commend you. I know it's going to happen. And with that, we're going to say thank you for coming on the show. Listen, you're making Ghana proud. For those of us that are out here, it's always good because Nigerians are so many in the diaspora. It's always good when you hear some big hits in the diaspora that is coming from Ghana that you can represent Ghana. So, and you're doing that for us in a lot of ways. So keep the hits coming. Keep doing what you do. We love what you do. Black Star DJs is your home. Anytime you need us for anything. And we'll definitely reach out to Angie again about some shows that we have.
And please send me the list for the DJs. Let me do the drops as well.
We will definitely send that to you. But we salute you, my brother. Thank you so much.
You guys.
For outro, we're going to Afro Jam is going to do the outro for us. More Kidi music to end the show. But thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Great conversation with the Golden Boy. His album, Golden Boy album, is out on all platforms. Apple, stream on Spotify, all the platforms. The Golden Boy himself is here. Kidi, respect. Let's do this.
Respect to you guys. Love to you guys, man. I appreciate it.
Nice one. Nice one. Catch you later.
Yeah, take us away.
All right. Just want to give thanks to Black Star DJ for having me to be the background Kidi DJ. And I always play his tune, always here too. So last tune, we're going to mash up, make sure that the people in Facebook don't kick out. So let's go.
Mash up.
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Playlist fade.
So,
oh baby, I go crazy. But you may want your If I ever do you wrong, oh baby, I go be a fine doctor, eh? And I could be a wow doctor, pan, yeah. So if you like, oh, I go be a fine lawyer, eh? And I be a my mouth cuts rising. I go be the sugar in your cocoa, butter in my bread. Mama, give me cocoa, give me ginger. I go be the sugar in your cocoa, butter in your bread. Mama, give me cocoa, give me ginger. As I day my corner, me I know like trouble. And if I pray for blessing,
yes,
I pray for double.
Let's start DJ Worldwide.
The bad man don't jealous me. Na me mpesa, me.
Don't jealous.
Oh my God, oh I get make it true, I'm in Jimmy, yeah. Miss me a person, true, I'm in Jimmy, yeah. Life is short, oh, I won't enjoy, I won't chop life. Jamming on me go, I won't live life. I won't enjoy, I won't chop life. Jamming on me go, I won't live life. Yeah, I get oh my God, I want to party like a rock star, baby. Pull up in a fast car, baby. Top, chillin' like a gangster. Wanna be high like a star. Party like a rock star, baby. Pull up in a fast car, baby. Top, chillin' like a gangster. Wanna be high like a star. Pull up, say like a monster. Yeah, I got the rhymes like pasta. I wanna bust the move, like Slim Buster, and make a pleasure, like a pasta. Yeah, like a pasta. And when you see me come through, hide your daughter, hide your sister, hide your mother, hide your I just wanna get the paper, cause I got expensive data. Only pretty women on my radar. I want to party like a rock star, baby. Pull up in the fast car, baby. Top, chillin' like a gangster. Wanna be high like a star. Party like a rock star. Pull up in the fast car, baby. Top, chillin' like a gangster. Baby, music a coco never show. Not show what do I bring you now. And I go love you even though they hate you. My mom made don't even see me now. Them say you do me like mumu. I don't know what to not go do. I be your Scooby-Doo sugar. Them say you do me like mumu. I don't know what to not go do. I be your Scooby-Doo sugar. From what you say, oh baby, oh today, your love do me like you do.
Keep it mash up.
From what you say,
yes,
baby, oh today, your love do me like. Miss you, so mama say, oh do it with mama say, oh mama say, Miss you, so mama say, oh do it with mama say. Beat up the beach for no. Tell me something, baby, that I don't know. They call me girl, them sugar you for no. 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4. Tell me if you want some more. Fire, when you go down low, make your bad man sing hallelujah. Oh no, only you, yeah. Show me your show me who's your daddy. Baby, would you show me? Only two, daddy. Oh, baby, would you own it? Show me who's your daddy. Kidi, twist, turn it. Oh, I love the way you turn it. Hey, twist, turn it. Hey. Oh, I gotta earn it. Twist, turn it. Oh, I love the way you turn it. Sweet, sweet, Fanta Diallo. Oh, shawty, you're my angel, and I can see your halo. If I be so please, Fanta Diallo. I've been looking for you my whole life, girl, I've been searching for you. My muscatella, Mirinda, baby, only you make my heart go boom, boom, hey. My muscatella, Mirinda, baby, only you make my heart go, only you make my heart go. Your skin so smooth, like lotion. Baby, come and wine that thing. She got a big bum bum bigger than the ocean. Are you gonna give me that thing? Yeah. I want to be with you for life. Oh, let me take you on a ride, yeah. I give you what you want, oh, ciao bella. African girl, show them. Ah, show them. Ghanaian girl, show them. Ah, show them. Cameroonian girl, show them. Ah, show them. Jamaican girl, show them. Ah, show them. Move it round, 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 round. Make me believe like a woman. Spread it round, 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 round. Make I believe like a woman. Move it round, 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 round. Make me believe like a woman. Spread it round, 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 round. Just because I'm a mitier. Honey, honey, what's that? Honey, honey,
Blackstar DJs.
somebody call the popo, me winning lotto. Say me I don't know, me yana, my yani don't know. Call the popo, me winning lotto. Say me I don't know, me yana, my yani don't know. Baby you be miracle, you give me loving way I never know. My baby you be wonderful, you give me loving way I never know. My baby you be miracle. You give me loving way I never know. Baby, you'll be wonderful. You give me loving way I never. Oh, my God. Girl, your love is spiritual. Oh, my God. Oh, girl, your love, baby. Oh, my, yeah, yeah. Girl, your love is spiritual. Oh, my God. Oh, girl, your love, baby. I want to shower you kisses to leave over you. When you give me a chance to love you, I would overdo. We'll be the ex, you'll be the girlfriend. Girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. Can we go spend this weekend?
DJs. Ghana, stand up. Blackstar DJs. DJs. Ghana, stand up. Blackstar DJs worldwide. About to make history for Ghana. Blackstar DJs. Over 250 DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform. Blackstar DJs. Follow the Blackstar DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. For updates at Blackstar DJs worldwide. Or visit our website now to book Ghanaian DJs for your next event. At www.blackstardjs.com. Ghanaian DJs for your next event. Blackstar DJs worldwide.